Alright, so we're back with Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out, the Rocketry upgrade. This is the third session. If you'd like, you can look for the other videos to find the first two episodes. And let's see where we're at. We're building stables over here. I want to have at least a chunk of stables, so I need arbor trees to get planted by the pips, so they've got their job cut out for them. And I was diverting this supply of water down and refilling this little basin in here. And I'm just guessing I don't quite have enough room, so I'm going to dig out a little bit extra just to make sure I have space to put all the water that's up there. And let's see, food, it looks like I have a big surplus of meal ice. 33,000, that is too much. It's going to go rotten. So maybe some of these should be deleted. Or at least, shut down temporarily. That's a lot of wastage. Let's see if any of this comes due. Maybe I can dig up a few of these. Mealwood 10%. Sure, let's just dig up a couple of these. I don't need to have so many mealwoods growing at the moment. Oh, is there a pip stuck? Yep, sure enough. Let's deconstruct that, set him free. Or maybe I can just wrangle him right out of there. Well, they'll dig it up. That'll take care of it. Alright, what do we get? Some research, probably? I'm not sure where we're going with research. How are the pips doing? Looks like we got one more to plant here. And then that stable will be set. Yep, food is decaying. Yeah, I figured as much. We have too much meal ice at the moment. Alright, when that's done, let's dig that up. And when this is done, we'll dig this one up. Yeah, just to get a little less wastage in. Okay. Let's finish setting the water free. Once this is drained down, I can then undo these blocks and have a free passage again. Let's sweep. There's an arbor acorn. Is this one planted? Yep, yes. It looks like we've got 5 trees growing in this zone, so let's open the door. And hopefully we'll get the message to start planting arbor trees over here. I'll open up both doors if I can. I don't know if I can reach that door. Oh, sure enough. Okay, so now, Pips, your job is to plant seeds over here. And new printables about printals. New printables are available. I tell you what's a humbling experience. I posted my first YouTube video and I looked at the captioning and I mumble a lot, I say it's very, very tough. Don't need another doctor. Suit wearing digging is not bad. I can't see needing rocketry anytime soon, although mechatronics engineering is a pretty sweet high tier skill to have, but falls asleep is bad. Decorating and building. All 3 of these are not bad, but in the interest of trying to take as many dupes as possible, even maybe outside my comfort zone, let's get a May here, a snoozy mechatronics engineer. Is that what I want to do? Let's go with the decorator builder. Abe. Abe, it's all you. Alright, Abe. He was going to be builder, a constructor. Constructor Abe, number 9. Skills. Digging. Priorities. We don't need these people researching. And we should minimize farming. I'm going to default. Can I do this? Default to low farming? Except for the few with farming skill. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Water still dripping. That's all dug out. Don't need an arbor tree up high. See if we can wrangle the pips. Oh, digging. Excellent. Caught him in the act. Let's get that deconstructed. And maybe it's time to start working on our next layer. They're fast. These pips are doing their job. I like it. But I think before too long, I need to dig down and see how low things go. Maybe find... There should be a way to teleport to another planet. Skills. Okay, so I want to find a way to go to another planet, maybe do some exploring. Ooh, I do have chlorine gas vent. I don't have any idea what I could possibly use that for. Oh, what's this? Sand? I do need sand. And an ice biome, but digging through here is gonna release more chlorine. Can I live with that? I think perhaps I can. Do I want to dig it? I'll get more rust here, more salt. Let's keep that plant alive for now. This is just more of an exploration venture. We'll keep digging to see what I can find out in that direction. A lot of idle dupes. Okay, let's pause for a second. Apply some jobs. Wrangle some pips. Pips, you get wrangled. Dig up the mealwoods. Get some more cots here. We've got this polluted water. I think I was gonna maybe do some manual trees. I'm gonna run out of arbor acorn soon enough. So maybe I will have some manually planted trees, some manually harvested, and that will encourage the growth of more. I'll be able to harvest more acorns as they go through their life cycle faster. Let's see what happens if I do that. We'll put a couple of... Okay, if I were to go something like that, maybe 4 acorn trees. And let's see, I'm going to feed them. Looks like I got a little traffic jam here of piping. Up and over or down and below? Alright. I'm just start cutting my path through. Alright, let's remove that. Make a bridge. Then I'll make another bridge across here for this pipe. Come down over here. And since this is going to be manually domesticated leaves, any pips in here will be able to eat soon enough. So I think I can go ahead and start domesticating these pips. At least the ones in this area. So I need a station. grooming station. Critter drop off. How are we doing on plants? Alright, I need to plant one there, but do I have seeds? Let's sweep up that seed. And that arbor acorn seed will belong in this bin. Yes. Other than that, I don't see too many. Oh, we got a couple strays. This looks like the handiwork of pips. 1, 2, 3. Let's dig some of these up. Do some research. I'm just going to work my way down the line, taking anything that's available. Pips. Okay. If I wrangle up these pips, throw them in here. This has got enough pips already, but I want to add them to this critter drop-off. Growth halted for low pressure. Oh yeah, that's low pressure there. Okay, drop off new pips here. Got a little chlorine. What's the big picture looking like for oxygen? Yeah, we're getting low again. I think it's time to toss in. I talked about this earlier, getting a little rust deoxidizer. It's not a great source of oxygen. It's going to off-gas a lot of chlorine, which is toxic to dupes and messes with plant growth. But having more pressure it's worth it. I got to do it. I'll gather up somehow I'll find a way to gather up the chlorine later on and store it away. Alright, how are we doing for plants? Seeds. Yep, there's a spare seed there, so they can pick it up and plant it. Are there more seeds? Yes. Get that arbor acorn, sweep it up, sweep it up. Sweep that one up. Oh, somebody trapped in there. A shine bug is trapped. It looks like something's trapped in there. Who knows how many times that's happened? Oops! What's going on? That's a lot of pips coming in here to be domesticated. Well, better get an arbor acorn for them to eat at least one. Is something growing here already? I think it doesn't like the ladder being so close. Alright, we need a plant there. Maybe this is interfering with it. Let's dig that up. Oh, we got a free escapee there. Alright, what else is going on? Did I dig along this path? Yes. Oh, they are making fast work. Spindly grub fruits. Well, I'm desperate for the sand at this point. And maybe it's worth getting those. Right now, oh, is that the end of the map here? Okay, not a big rush that way. Anything else down here? A nullifier. Anything else? Oh, there's I think I knew about that unit already. Cool slush. Currently it looks like it's underwater, so it's not going to be pumping out more right now. So maybe I need to free it up and give it a place to expand so I can dump out more polluted water. Oh, looks like this is an avenue for exploration. Let's go up. Arbor trees, oxyferns. Can use those better down low. Oh, there's the teleporter. So if I want to, I could boldly start a second colony on another planet. Let me dig through here. Oh, and we got more sand. Okay, and I'll come up. And then I want to dig this, and I'm going to leave a little lip. There's a big pool of oil here, and I want to sweep that up. Or at least mop it up. Don't know what I'll do with it yet, but I'm sure I'll find some use for it. So, building disabled. I think I need to get this pump going. Just to keep these arbor trees fed. Low oxygen. Okay, that's pumping out oxygen. It's already max pressure. Do I need another one of those up here somewhere? Maybe I do. Alright, let's see if I go like this. Throw another rust deoxidizer up there. Run my power line up. How soon do I dare do it? I think I'm going to go pretty soon. I believe there's no... Oh, I know what I can do. Let me check. I'm going to click on it and see the destination. Alright, there we go. And then I can look at what it's got. It's got oil reservoirs, so they'll be able to get oil, carbon dioxide vent, geyser, and sulfur. So no source of water, so long term it's going to be tough to generate oxygen over there, but short term I can at least get an oil reservoir and I can generate some oil, maybe build plastic, and then transport it back to Berkeal. I wonder if there's any way to rename these. I think it would be fun sometimes to rename these planetoids. Alright. Let's get back to work, dupes. Full speed ahead. Alright, so we've got some oxygen there, oxygen here. Looks like we're out of filtration medium. Get the sand. Yes, there's sand here they can dig to. Screw it. I think I really need sand. I'm going to go ahead and dig down. Oops. There we go. A nice supply of sand. Oh, it looks like what's going on with temperature here? We've got a cold biome that's broken open. That's going to freeze this area out or heat up this area. That's kind of a mess. I could try to repair it, or I could just leave it as is and give up on it. For now, leave it. Oh, more duplicants. Things are coming fast and furious here. Let's pause for a second. Check on the research. Move on down. Blueprints. Rust. I'll take that if these guys are all terrible. We got allergies, building impaired. So very fast, but has no useful skill. Snoring. And no skill that I'm really anxious to take. I think I'm going to take another mulligan. Let's go with some rust. I've got lots of rust already, but whatever. As long as I've got salt, I'll be able to keep these things in business. Did I get another plant? Yes, I got another arbor tree. Let's deconstruct that. One acorn free. So I need to find another acorn to finish this stable up there. And ideally it would be nice to have another acorn down here. So if these grow fast and I can harvest them, I might get the dupes to drop more acorn, or the pips. Alright, this is pretty thick here with carbon dioxide, so that means I could plant a few more oxyferns. Do I need to go on a vast exploration mode over this way? See if there's anything tempting. Oh, you know what? I will need that eventually. Why not? Let's go dig it out. Take a peek. Oh, another arbor tree up here. Another oxyfern. Alright. I'll go for it. Tempting enough. Okay, bedroom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll cap that off. Let's get a mesh tile. Let's get some mesh tiles for improved circulation of oxygen. Take that out. Put a doorway in. And a ladder. Oh, here's another... Oops. Don't dig that. No. You know what? Sure enough, you can dig it. Let's put a layer of granite in here, and if this is going to be a dining hall, let me actually build a little pocket to store I'll put a refrigerator in here so it'll be in a little pool of carbon dioxide. That might keep the food from going bad just for a tiny bit longer. A better method is just to use up the food as quickly as I grow it. But every once in a while I'm sure I'm going to have a surplus of food, and that'll help keep it a little bit longer. Alright, more skills I see are available. Constructor Ren, yep, more skill constructing. I want to consider, okay, I've got this free, I could send somebody. Is it time to do that? What's going on here? I've got a door that's really serving no purpose whatsoever. Let's dig this out. Are there any seeds? I would love to do a little lime. Not enough eggshell. Ugh, you crazy pip dumping everything out. Let's wrangle you up. And I'm a little worried about these guys getting tamed too quickly. So maybe I will put more pips up here. And let's turn off this one. Alright, wrangle them up, throw them up here with this other big pool. Got a seed and a spot to plant. That's Pip's job. There's that seed. Here's another seed. Let's sweep that up. Okay, almost ready to make a dining hall. So for dining hall, do not need that, do not need the door, do not need the storage bin. I do need a door over here. For a great hall, I need a little bit of furniture. Let's get a little fancy flower pot right next to the... Oh, what's dripping? Uh-oh! Polluted water coming out. Barricade it! I'm gonna lose it. Lock it up! Mop it up! Seal it up, quickly! Ooh, okay. Alright, so let's get a nice plant in here. Let's get a little water cooler. And some nice mess tables. Do I have a... Oh, and I've got some good copper. It'll look nice and pretty. There we go. And now I don't like the idea of this polluted water is going to off-gas and cause polluted oxygen to appear inside where I'm ideally going to be storing edible foods. I'm going to store only the food that can go bad. Looks like pips were going helping me out there. Is this research? Oh, insufficient water. Why is there no water? Why can't they? Yeah, they should be able to come here. Oh, they'll fill it up. Okay. Let's mop up that, mop up that, mop up that. Time to set this free. That'll allow travel back up and down here again. Can I do something with this spare polluted water? I want to mop it up and get rid of it. For now, I'm going to put this refinement over there, although I don't know that I need anything urgently. More research. Alright, so people should be sitting down, eating at some nice tables in the, hopefully, a great hall. So what do we have? We have a great hall, a washroom, barracks, and a stable. 2 arbor acorns free. Did they plant over here? They did not. What do they not like about this? Maybe these other plants are interfering. Let's dig up these other plants. Wrangle this guy. Maybe. Are these too close that they're interfering? How are we doing for oxygen? Okay. So this is helping. These are turning it back to light blue again. We've got a very ugly zone in here with a lot of carbon dioxide. Maybe I dig this out. Maybe that'll help some airflow, although I have to be careful. Oops. I do not want... these critters flying out. I did all that work to get them trapped in here. Oh, pipsqueak. Is that out of reach? I think it probably is. Maybe just in the short term, I'll have a ladder through here. How are things going? What's going on at Pi? Alright. Random stuff. Oh, we dig up another arbor tree. Maybe see if I can wrangle some of these pips. I certainly have enough pips on this map. Harvest a wild mealwood. Not planted there yet. Oops. Earth leaf. Oh, it looks like we did get an arbor tree there. Last one. Alright, so I'll have 2 stables here of fully grown arbor trees. This one is just going to be a temporary... I'm going to harvest, get a bunch of lumber out of these, and hopefully drop some more acorns. Maybe if I can get another 5 acorns out of these, I'll have enough to get another... Let's pause it here. I'll have enough to get another stable once I get 5 more acorns. And then I will get rid of these hydroponic farms and sort of allow natural reproduction to supply the next layer of stables down here. That is my plan. here. Have not dug that way in. Is it time? Let's take a look. Let's consider who I might want to send to another planet. Let's look at the skills. It's probably going to be somebody with low morale needs, like a constructor. These two guys are pretty similar. They both have bad medicine, but they're good at constructing and excavation. But they don't have so many skills yet that they're going to be burdened if they go to a new place. Ooh, constructor Travaldo has got a pretty high construction and excavation are both in good shape, and athletics of 2. Alright, Travaldo, I think you may be our guinea pig to go to the new planet. Let's put hats on people, too, as long as I'm at it. Let's get some hard digging. Super hard digging, super hard digging. Camille. Improve farming. You know, I could use a dedicated rancher. If I got a dupe with really high ranching skills, that would be very handy to have. Because I think if I have enough of these, once these pips start getting tamed, they're going to want to be groomed all the time. And a high ranching skill will allow that grooming to kind of stick around. Also, Travaldo. If I send Travaldo to a new planet, let's see the schedule. I want to send him first thing in the morning. If I send him there right before he goes to bed, he's going to end up peeing on the floor and having trouble at night. So Travaldo. So he woke up. Do I wait till the next day or send him right now? You know what? He'll get this bonus at the morning. I'm going to go for it. Travaldo, you are off to find a new planet. There we go. Oh, and another printable. Alright, what do we have? Oh, another Acorn. I was looking for a seed, but I'd rather take a really good dupe if I can find one. Cooking and ranching. I can't remember, and farming and digging. You know, both these are really good. I could use an Acorn, but a farmer is not bad. That's not great ranching, but and also super hard digging. Gossman, she might be good for a new planet. She's slow learning, but that is not a problem at all. But between the digging, the cooking, the ranching, she might be okay to have on a new planet. Let's see if I have a cook already. Let's see skills. I don't have a chef yet. You know, I think a half-decent chef with ranching, half-decent ranching, that's a good combination. So I'm going to take Gossman. She will join the crowd. And she's got a lot of skills that I like. Gossman, I'll call her Chef Gossman, but Chef Rancher Gossman. She is dupe 10. Alright, her schedule. She's down here. Skills. Do I need to start out with a chef? I can't decide. You know, she's got this digging skills, the ranching skills. I'm going to just dabble in, just in case I'm going to need to cook sooner rather than later. I'm going to give a little cooking right now. Then I might go the ranching route. Priorities. Boy, tough one. Let's cook for sure whenever you get a chance. Then ranch. Then farming. And I want to develop those skills exclusively or as much. Oh, but she's also a good digger. Let's have her just not do any operating. No researching. Oh, does she even have good doctoring skills? Wow. She's really a jack of all trades. Alright, is it time to lock these up and start taming that group as well? Whew, it's a lot of pips. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. Someone's probably in the teleporter waiting. Teleport. Sorry, this is going to go a little bit slow here because now I'm going to make sure this colony's got a few tasks ahead of them that they can work on. Alright, I've got sand here. Let's just crack into this area. At the very least, it will give this Sweetle something to do. He can go over and lick these plants up. Now, the reason I put a tile here is because I noticed if a plant is ever standing alone on like a pillar or on a ladder where it's only one tile width wide, the Sweetles will not lick them and, tend to them very well. So they have to have at least a 2 tile width to get tended. So that's why I'm going to put that tile in. It looks like we've got more. Looks like if I need more stuff to do, let's get into here. Those Sweetles can climb up and tend to those plants. Oh, it looks like they're both harvest ready. Let's harvest all these. And what else is anything urgent? I've got this pump here. Maybe I want to sort of find something to do with all this polluted water. Maybe I should just get it out of here? I don't want it to spill over. I don't want to overspill it, but maybe I'll start diverting some over here just to have a place to hold it. Then this will go down a little bit. I mean, it'll take a lot of use up a lot of energy, which will mean this will be burning. It'll generate more carbon dioxide and sort of help keep this pressurized as long as the acorn plants here, or the oxyferns, can keep converting the carbon dioxide into oxygen. More pips to round up. Some spare oxyferns. Maybe I'll hold off on harvesting more and domesticating them. Though maybe not. There's one there. One here. Here's some stuff to dig up. Alright, maybe I will. I'm just going to give a bunch of work errands. Alright. Oh, so I gotta get my dupe that's teleported. Alright. A couple of work errands. More skills. Farmer Bubbles. Are you going to help with ranching? Or are you just going to be a great farmer? Let's keep on the farming for now. And let's look at the new planet. What's going on here? Oh boy. I thought I teleported him. Where is he going? Here you came. Alright, so what do we have? More rust, so I can make a rust deoxidizer. There's one of the supply teleporters. I'm a little nervous. I always get nervous about opening this cryo tank. There's another dupe in there, but they might be just awful. No skills. Terrible, terrible shape. I'm going to need a bedroom. I'm going to need some bathrooms. Looks like I've got some water here I can dip into if I want to make bathrooms. Alright, let's dig out this. Alright, here goes nothing. Go ahead and open that up. Defrost our friend and see who we get. And we'll dig down, dig across. I just want to get in here so I can get some fresh water so I can make toilets and then actually have water to wash hands afterwards. Devin. Alright. And Devin is asleep? Oh, because it's nighttime. Let's check the schedule. Yeah, Devin doesn't need to go to sleep right now. Devin, you can be awake for a little while. You're going to wake up with a sore back, but let's look at your vitals. Devin. Oh, tidying and digging. Not too bad. Loves animals. Small bladder. Yokel. Can't do researching. I have nothing to complain about, considering they could be farting, they could be, you know, I can't remember what the one is with the weak blood where they can't move around very well. Terrible athletics. Devin is not too shabby at all. Okay, let's get some digging done here. Granite. Okay. Ladder. We got some sandstone. Let's dig down with sandstone. I'm gonna want at least a bathroom. Let's just get a rush bathroom because I gotta use it pretty quickly. I'll just make the absolute bare minimum. An outhouse and a wash station. And maybe I'll throw some beds in here. Okay, so they got a pair of beds, they'll have a wash station. Okay, so this is the priority. Okay, so let's get this done. Then we're at least set. They'll have bathrooms, they've got a little bit of food, place to wash their hands. And then what's next on the agenda? I'm gonna pause it for a moment. I need to look around, get my bearings. Maybe a telescope in space might be nice. A food supply would be good. I'm not seeing any plants here that they can... Bristle blossoms. A bunch of this muckroot, but that's sort of a short-term solution. There's a mealwood. Okay, so maybe I can get at some mealwood? Some algae, so I can at least start with the algaes. I can start algae terrariums, but if I do that, I'm going to need a little power supply. It looks like there's coal here. I could use some refined metal as well, so I need a power plant, maybe some refined metal, so I can have a coal power station. Or if I'm going to make a lot of dupes, maybe I'll just have them run on a hamster wheel. Okay, here's a good ladder. It's good enough. I'm just going to dig my way up here. Dig up here, we'll put a hamster wheel, we'll get a little power station going. Where's a big chunky battery? Jumbo battery. And here's algae, so with the algae I will be able to maybe put some algae plants here. I've got a pit, all the carbon dioxide's going to sink down, and that is a lot of carbon dioxide. Copper wire, run across, run down. Just to get my deodorizers going. Right, ladder, work your way up. Let's get a couple algae terrariums in here. 3. Perhaps that's overkill. Deodorizers. You know, I don't need the deodorizers just yet. Eventually they'll be off-gassing. But not for a while. No research focused. Oh, and I think they will need a little mini pod over here. And the mini pod will give off light, so I could maybe plant some bristle blossoms? I'm not sure. Oh, which reminds me, I'm going to want to find the other teleportation. There's one teleporter. Mini pod. I'll just go leave enough space so that I could put some... Yeah, there we go. I want to be able to put some bristle blossoms around if I need a little light source for the food source. Although this is it for this planet. This water is all I've got. No other water source. Alright, that'll keep them busy. Let's see how what's going on the starting planet. How are we doing? 5 arbitries, 5 arbitries. Pips, a lot of pips. Let's close these doors. No arbor acorns free. I think that's fine. I'm just going to hopefully harvest these until I get 5 more, and then I will dig them up. And by then, you know, with 15, 19 arbor trees, I might have enough of a flow that I can keep populating more stables. Alright, oh yeah, we're going over here. Looks like maybe they can't reach. Let's go up here so we can fill this in. Let's see if I have the end of my base over here. Pip. Wrangle another one. How else are we doing? Oh, let's get some of these plants going. The more the merrier. This water is going to run out soon. I've got another pool of water there. They have not gotten up there. What's going on? Oh, it's too tight of a squeeze. Let's dig our way through here. More pips. There's a shine bug. There's crowded shine bugs. I don't really care about shine bugs, but I'm going to set them free. At the very least, they'll have lots of eggshells, and I can keep harvesting eggshells. More skills handy. Doc Camille. Let's have you keep working on supplying for now. Farmer Catalina. Husbandry 5. Okay, she's our only rancher at the moment. I don't have a really great rancher, but she's our rancher for now. This chef rancher is not ready yet. But she's a griller, so I might be able to start cooking at some point soon. Got a lot of junk on the floor here. The sublimation station should only activate every once in a while when the water sieve gives off some polluted dirt. I'm thinking of wondering if I have a spot here to throw a grill in. I don't know what I'm doing with the grill for now. Maybe I don't need that. Sort of out of the way. Maybe this would be a better spot for a grill. Well, I'll throw a grill in here anyway. Okay, more research. Do I want to keep digging up to the surface? Yes, I most definitely. Oh, wow. I'm going to have a lot of chlorine. And I'm not, frankly, not actually that thrilled about it. This is all just going to drain right down and pollute the heck out of my map. Do I want to dodge around it for now, or just bite the bullet, cut through, let the chlorine fall, the chlorine will fall, it'll sink down, it'll mess with this area. Yikes. But it is a direct path up, and I can always clean up the chlorine later on. Maybe I'll just go this high for now. You know what, I might also be able to put in a fire pole. Do I have aluminum? It's not the prettiest, but with an aluminum pole that might speed up their travels up and down. There we go. More rot piles coming out of here. Okay, that's not pretty. Rot piles sort of are asking for a compost pile to get rid of the rot piles. And that polluted water is just not being helpful in there. So maybe I need a spot to dump the polluted water, and then I can... Do I throw it right in here? Why are we not pumping? Pump is blocked, because I didn't finish this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dump some water back in there, but I have to be careful that it's only non-germy polluted water. Do I want a spot to store random stuff? You know, I've got all this stuff laying on the ground. I might want a storage space. Maybe down here by the water? Maybe this will be my cooking area eventually. Okay, let's do a little digging here. I'm gonna make a little pocket there. I'm gonna splash a little water in it. And this will be where I can just dump slime or any other stuff that I find around the base. I'll put it all in this little pocket. The reason I'm going to put some water in there is to prevent off-gassing of things like bleach stone. I don't want that gassing off a bunch of chlorine. So if I have a little pocket of water before I dump bleach stone in, it'll keep it submerged and keep it nice and clean. How are we doing for bedroom space? Oops. Let's check the other planet. Ariel. How are we doing? Okay, still assembling. That'll keep them busy. Oh, we gotta activate this. They've got beds. They've got their toilet. It's yucky, but it's better than nothing. Eventually they'll want good bathrooms. So there's a bathroom up there. Do I just build off of that? Only if I'm very lazy, which I just so happen to be. Alright, so I'll deconstruct here. And we'll put at the very least, we'll get a nice bathroom, so I don't need these. I'll run nice bathroom equipment up here. And to do that, I will also need a water sieve. Why not? Let's go ahead. Alright, let's just give them something to do, something to work on in their free time. Alright, we're almost at cycle 30. I think I'll wrap it up at cycle 30. Let's give a little splash of water. Auto bottle. Water. Okay, let's get some water pumped in there. Oh yes, let's lower this down a little bit. Oops, what's going on here? Let's cancel that temporarily. I wanted to put polluted water in here, but only if I asked to sweep it. Alright, I see this has already got water. 400, that's plenty. No more. Deconstruct that. Let's put a dispenser so I can store junk in that little pocket. Keep it out of the way. Polluted water, only stuff that I sweep up. Here's some polluted water to sweep up. Let's just check the germ level. Yeah, no germy polluted water here, so that's good. I'll sweep up this polluted water. How are we doing for germs? Okay, you know, I don't see any spare germs at all. It looks like all the germs are isolated to the bathroom. And that just is the stuff that happens to be there. I don't see any real, like, polluted dirt or anything that I have to worry about the dupes picking up. Alright, it is cycle 30. And let me pause here and... Okay, so we've got a dupe that might be trapped. No, he can get through. I'm gonna release some carbon or some chlorine. That's the part of the business, I think, here. There is a hatch. I've got to make sure I don't actually bury him or drown him. That might be my only hatch on this map. Some skills. Okay, time to pause it. We're halfway through cycle 30. Fast Benny. Do we want to work towards mechatronics engineering? I think perhaps we do. Someone is just going to be good at operating. Alright, and I will save the game and see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to anything you've got to say in the comments, things I could do better. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.